From the time I was little, my father was paralyzed. He couldn't dress himself, or walk, or speak much. He lived in the humiliating circumstance of needing help in the bathroom. I love my father and respect him. Please understand, when we speak of people with physical limitations, we hold no disrespect for them.
Your Soul, a podcast of Madison Christian Church in Madison, Tennessee. We're talking about
your soul
and trying to figure out how to go through life well. Right now, we're talking about the human will.
Letter 19, freedom and independence.
Live as people who are free, not using your freedom as a cover-up for evil, but living as servants of God. 1 Peter 2:16.
Think of someone who is paralyzed or has spasms. He can't control his body, so he doesn't have the freedom to move as he would like. This situation is most unfortunate. Now, think of a person who is a slave to his own desires and drives, or who is too undisciplined to manage himself. Notice two things. First, he can't control his behavior. And second, other people don't trust him with much freedom. If you can't control yourself, what kind of freedom do you have? You're a slave to your spasms or to your desires, as the case may be. It's unfortunate, but true. Some people don't handle freedom well.
The best way to gain more personal freedom is to be responsible with whatever amount of freedom you have. Act like a jerk, and you'll be treated like a jerk. Act like a responsible adult, and you might be treated like a responsible adult.
What? Responsible? No, I want independence. What's all this annoying responsibility and control stuff? I want freedom. I don't want rules. I don't want anyone telling me what to do. How can I have any freedom with lots of rules?
The absence of external rules is only a part of freedom. When you look at freedom from the outside, it might look like the rules are gone. But in reality, they've just moved. Acting without the control of rules is like trying to dance without muscle control. The free person has the rules inside of his or her mind. That makes the dancing go much smoother.
Did you want fewer rules from others? You're feeling the normal, healthy desire to rule yourself. The word for self-rule is autonomy.
I want to be free. Let my will explore. The real truth is within you,
she says.
It's more important to be who you are than who they want you to be. Don't cage me in. I'm a wildflower. I belong in the stars.
And on she goes.
Wow, what she said sounds alluring and beautiful. It pulls deeply on us. I would like to let my volition and passion run free in the wild.
Part of what she said is true, part isn't. But she, and others who say similar things, neglect a few important details. Let's pay attention to our other faculties as well. The mind, wisdom, conscience, relationships, and more. And give attention to people who are wiser than we are. And listen to people who have already walked this path.
Yes, you could follow your will, but is it the best idea?
Sometimes people who say they want to be independent and unique and to be their own person end up following the thoughts and styles and actions of the people they spend time with. How independent and free are they?
The desire for independence is good. That means really ruling, disciplining yourself, not the absence of control. The more rules you have internally, the fewer rules you'll need externally. Independence means taking care of yourself, not indulging yourself.
Did you want to have no rules? You want to let your volition fly free? I do too. Yes, it's possible for you to do that temporarily. The wish for pure freedom is understandable. I have it too. But the lifestyle is not sustainable. Sorry about that. Some days, I'd like to reject the rules too. But it doesn't work. The fish might jump free of the river, but he isn't better off.
Those alluring expressions, those were beautiful temptations to false freedom.
Real freedom means managing yourself. I want you to be strong enough to do that. The one with physical spasms can't help himself. Maybe the one with soul spasm can. Let's work on that.
Don't submit to me or to the culture or to rules for rules' sake. God says if we submit to Him, we will find freedom. I know that sounds kind of reverse, but it is true. For freedom, Christ has set us free. That's from Galatians 5:1. And John 8:36. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed.
Someone said, when you have faith in God, you're not controllable.
Thus a good man, though a slave, is free, but a wicked man, though a king, is a slave. For he serves not one man alone, but what is worse, as many masters as he has vices. Augustine of Hippo, North Africa.